Oh, yes. That was a long couple of days. This is my first.
I'm sorry. If you want to talk about this, your comments.
I do.
Okay.
This meeting of the Oak Park City Council is called to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk Norris, would you call the roll, please? Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Radner.
Here.
Councilmember Byrne.
Here.
Councilmember Rich.
Yes.
Councilmember Wise.
Here.
Okay, that's everybody. Need a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Support.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next, the consent agenda are routine items that are presented without discussion. A, regular council meeting minutes of December 3rd, 2018. B, special council meeting minutes of the same date. C, Board of Review meeting minutes of December 11th. And D, licenses, new and renewals is submitted for December 17th. Their motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
Support.
Moved and supported. All those in favor?
Aye.
So it's passed. I don't see any elected officials here. We do have a special recognition presentation from our public safety director, Steve Cooper. Welcome.
Good evening, Mayor, Mayor Pro Tem, City Council, City Manager. Every year at this time, we gather in honor of our fallen officer, Mason Samborski, remembering and reflecting his service to the City of Oak Park. December 28th will mark the 10-year anniversary of his line of duty death. Officer Samborski was tragically shot and killed in the line of duty following the events of a traffic stop at 10 Mile Road in Greenfield on December 28, 2008. Today we pay honor to our fallen brother on the 17th day of December 2018. Mason was a dedicated public safety officer and a fine man in every respect. With the continued and ever-increasing dangers associated with this honorable profession, and to the men and women that serve as law enforcement officers across this great nation, I feel it appropriate to recognize and thank our officers who continue to serve this community here in Oak Park as public safety officers. Our uniformed officers are the first to respond to every call for help and who put themselves in harm's way every day to maintain order and to keep the citizens of Oak Park safe. I am grateful for their unwavering dedication to that duty. This year alone, 143 officers have lost their lives defending and protecting the liberties that we all enjoy. The public safety is a profession in which few would choose, but one which we all depend upon. We are forever grateful and indebted to our fallen heroes. Tonight, on behalf of the men and women of the Public Safety Department, I offer our tribute to the memory of Officer Mason Samborski, and we honor him for his sacrifice. You could pause for a moment of silence, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you to the officers that serve us every day and put their lives on the line for us. We appreciate you. Number 12, bids. We have a request to reject the bids. I'm sorry, 11A, accounting reports. Approval for payment of an invoice submitted by Howard Schiffman PC for legal services retainer for January 1st to March 31st, 2019, in the total amount of $18,000.
So moved.
Support.
Moved and supported. Discussion. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Byrne.
Yes.
Mayor McClellan.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Radner.
Yes.
Councilmember Rich.
Yes.
Councilmember Wise.
Yes.
Motion carried. Now item 12. This is a request to reject the bids for the 2018 Pocket Parks construction project M689. And it's 12A in your packet. And City Manager Tungate, would you explain why are we rejecting all the bids?
Absolutely, Madam Mayor.
Members of council, the bids came in right around 200,000 more than we had previously estimated in an engineering estimate. And while other projects we've seen bids come in higher can be due to, recently at least, can be due to steel costs, labor shortage, whatever it may be, we feel pretty strongly that these bids were in fact higher solely because we didn't have enough people bidding because of the timing of the bid letting, which was over the course of the Thanksgiving holiday. So what this does is ask for your permission to reject the previous bids and go back out and bid it out all over again to see if in fact we can get a lower bid than the ones we've received.
Okay, are there questions for City Manager Tungate about this issue?
We need a motion.
Is there a motion to reject the bids?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Are there questions? Yes.
So how long are we planning on making the bidding process open for the second time around?
The bid process will be open for the exact same amount of time as before. The exact number of days, I don't know. The bids, if you allow us to reject these current bids and go back out, that will be done over the course in January. And then bids will be opened, sealed bids will be opened in February, and it's at that time we'll do an evaluation of what we received.
Any other questions? Yes.
Not a question, more or less a comment. Well, thank you for saying that the bids will be resubmitted after the holidays in January. That was going to be my question, because I was going to say we probably have the same situation happen again if we did it now, but as long as we do it after January, that'll be fine.
Madam Mayor,
Yes. Member Rich.
I want to thank the city manager and his staff for not just spending the taxpayers' money and for looking at this closely and recognizing that the bids are out of line. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All those in favor of rejecting the bids?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Unanimously passed. City Attorney, is there any report?
No report.
Thank you. City Manager Eric Tungate.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, members of council. I just have one item in the city manager report under administration. I wanted to, I think we have a graphic if I'm not mistaken, but I wanted to bring the public's attention to our city hall holiday hours. There we go. I think I saw it in there somewhere.
Council meeting.
Oh.
Ah,
There we go. So city offices will be closed on Friday, December 21st, Monday, December 24th, and Tuesday, December 25th. They will also be closed on Monday, December 31st, and Tuesday, January 1st, which is New Year's Day. The library will be closed on December 23rd, 24th, 25th, 30th, 31st, and then Tuesday, January 1st. And then please also keep in mind that, as is normally the case, trash collection will be delayed due to the holiday. And happy holidays, too, everybody. Thank you.
thank you. Let's see. Next, we have call to the audience. Give us your name and address and limit your comments to 3 minutes. Nobody's feeling chatty? One. Go on. Oh, turn on, make sure you got your green light on. Did you poke that?
Can you hear me? Ed Bass, 24250 Kipling. What happened to the Union Station? The plants are dead or something?
Say that again.
Ed Bass, 24250 Kipling. What happened to the Union Station restaurant owner? His plans are dead or something?
Union Station. Okay. City, we'll discuss that in a moment. City Manager Tungate.
Just to give you a quick update, I certainly can't speak to the overall plans, but I will say that the project has been delayed for some time, unfortunately, primarily due to the additional environmental contamination issue that was discovered on the property. And it was, that property's had a long industrial history, including the properties adjacent to it. So for what it's worth, tomorrow night we have an Economic Development Corporation Brownfield Authority meeting, and this particular project is on the agenda for tomorrow night to be considered to possibly receive a brownfield tax increment financing incentive, which would help offset some of the costs for the brownfield cleanup that'll be necessary now that we know there's more contamination. My hope is that as a result of that, the project will go forward much quicker than it has, and this will be the last roadblock that they see. But it's not because we haven't tried, that's for sure. So,
Anyone else? It's a quiet group. Mayor Pro Tem Radner.
Well, I need to say a special hello to somebody who stopped me at the airport earlier this week. As I was walking through the security and my bags were going through the conveyor belt, it suddenly stopped. And the TSA agent looked at me and stopped my bags. And I got nervous. And he said, "Hey, I live on Kingston. Good to see you." So I was not late for my flight. Everything worked out just fine. Also, a special thank you to somebody who's here working in the technology room here this evening. My oldest son, Yaakov, came tonight, and he's helping Benny and our extraordinary team back there. So hello, and thank you for being here.
That's cute. Councilmember Burns.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Happy holidays. Please be safe.
Councilmember Weiss.
Thank you, everyone. I just wanted to make a quick announcement. Some exciting news at the library. On Sunday, January 6th at 1 p.m., we will be unveiling the new children's play area, the Lorraine Faber Children's Play Area that's being provided due to a very generous donation from that family. There's going to be light refreshments served, crafts and games, a magician, story time with our own officer cook, and all of the new activities and everything that will be available will be unveiled. So we encourage everyone to come out for that event. And thank you, everyone, and have a good night.
That's great. Councilmember Rich.
Thank you all for coming. Good night.
That's great. And chatty mayor at the very end here. Today, we swore in a new public safety officer, John Pilling. Originally born in Canada, graduated number 2 in his class at Delta College, now lives in Saginaw, was working as a firefighter before we got him to come here. He has a wife and 4 little girls, ages 1 through 8, and he went to school in Central Michigan. Welcome to the city of Oak Park. You probably got the Oak Park magazine, the winter issue. If you didn't, please contact the office. We will get you one. Same with the 2019 calendar. Many thanks to Colton Dale, our communications director, for a great job. City Manager Tungate runs a really professional program called Meeting with the Manager. You can hear the whole presentation on Facebook, on the Oak Park site, on YouTube, or on our cable channel. Merry Christmas and best wishes for a warm and happy New Year. Thank you. There being no further business to come before this council, this meeting is adjourned.
it's not mine at all. Not even my name or it. But this one, I'm sure it's important information, you know? And that, I don't know if it's mail. I hope he doesn't get mine.